So here's a glimpse, a few minutes of my book. I did the audiobook using AI because that would have been 5-6 hours of recording and then editing. So I did it the easiest way for now. Here you go. Enjoy.
Prologue. A guiding principle that changed everything. You already know what you need to do. You know the relationship isn't working. You know the job is slowly draining the life out of you. You know you need to have that conversation, make that call, set that boundary, start that project, and tell that truth you've been swallowing for far too long. You know, and the knowing sits somewhere deep in your chest, steady and unmistakable, like a pilot light that refuses to go out.
Yes.
You've known for weeks, maybe months, maybe years, and yet you keep pretending you don't, because the moment you admit you know, you'll have to do something about it. And doing something about it means risk.
Yep.
It means disruption. It means stepping into the full, terrifying weight of your own life and owning what comes next. So instead, you do what feels safer. You research one more time. You ask one more person's opinion. You wait for one more sign, pray for one more confirmation, read one more book, perhaps even this one, secretly hoping that this time someone will finally say it in just the right way, in a way that makes it safe to act on what you've known all along. But that is not how guidance works. The truth you're avoiding. Here is what you need to understand about guidance. The signal is already here. It has been broadcasting the entire time. You are simply tuned to the wrong frequency. You are listening to fear. You are listening to performance, to the voice that narrates who you think you're supposed to be, and you are calling that noise confusion. But you are not confused. You are scared. Scared of being wrong.
Tell the truth.
Scared of being alone. Scared of being fully, irreversibly responsible for your own life. Scared of what it will cost you to finally tell the truth. And so, in that fear, you outsource. You consult psychics and astrologers, therapists and coaches, friends and family, the internet, God, the universe, your horoscope, your tarot deck. Anyone who might grant you permission to trust what you already know. And when they confirm exactly what your gut has been screaming for months, in some cases, you still don't move. Because, if you're honest, you were never really looking for truth. You were looking for someone to blame if it all goes wrong. I know this because I lived it for years. I had the knowing, the clear, undeniable, body-shaking knowing that something needed to change, that a relationship had run its course, that a path no longer served me, that a version of myself was waiting on the other side of a decision I refused to make. And instead of acting on it, I buried it. I stacked justification on top of justification.
And how many of you do that? I know I did it. Not anymore. And you know, this writing this book, doing the research, having lived this all these years and vowing to follow my calling, my anointing, clearing all of that out, and it goes on. It's not over, but doing the work, it's making a huge difference in my life.
I need more clarity. I need to heal more first. I need a sign. What if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
What will people think? I
That's
waited.
a big one.
I researched. I performed spiritual maturity while my body was screaming the truth I refused to hear. And it cost me. Time I will never get back.
That's right.
Opportunities that quietly closed.
That's right.
Relationships that ended. Versions of myself I had to outgrow the hard way. Alone, long after the moment had passed. Not because I lacked guidance.
Right.
But because I kept pretending I didn't have it.
Mm.
when everything changed.
Mm.
There was a moment, an astral experience so vivid, so undeniably real, that it cracked my understanding of the world wide open.
Totally.
I found myself in what I can only describe as a classroom. Not physical, not imagined, but somewhere luminous and alive, in between my sleep state and otherworldly state. I traveled, or better yet, expanded my consciousness to a sphere of pure spirit consciousness.
And we all have that access. And this is what my book is about. We all have it, and we feel it, and we know it. But we go against it. We go against it. No more.
And levitating before me was a presence I came to know as joy.
Beautiful experience.
Not a name, but a frequency. Pure, unconditional love, so tangible, it felt like breathing light. The space around me was filled, not simply with others, but with presence. A consciousness that seemed to hold every part of me. My psyche, my soul, my buried truth. We telepathically communicated in a containment of question and answer as one, not a dialogue, but more like a monologue. I'd ask and joy would answer, teach, expand on all of it. I was literally in heaven. That's what it felt like. So much so that I didn't want to return here. But evidently, I had to.
I'm back.
After my teaching session was complete, Joy released me back to my body, even though I begged to stay. As I reluctantly, magnetically flowed back, I recall that I was seemingly forgetting all that she just taught me. And I remember being so eager to share all that I've learned, experienced with the world. But, to my surprise, Joy reassured me. You'll know what you need to know when you need to know it. Really? I will know. But I knew. How is it that now I don't know? I was confused, disappointed, and a bit desperate.
Yeah.
As I opened my eyes, I scanned my bedroom, my physicality, the time and space, while realizing, believing I had nothing to give, to show the world. Nothing. Oh, was I wrong? That became my guiding principle, my reason for this book, for all that I now am and becoming. Those 13 words. That was it. 13 words that I would spend years learning how to fully receive, allow, and live by. At first, I took those words to mean, just wait, the answers will come in time. And so, I waited. And ironically, on the surface, nothing seemed to happen, while everything was happening. I just didn't realize it. I was being prepared, not necessarily through the accumulation of more information, but through the lived, often painful experience of pretending I didn't know.
Interesting. And this is what we do. We pretend we don't know. More to come. Nevertheless, my book is available on Gumroad, the name of the book. You'll know what you need to know when you need to know it. The audio version is about 5 hours, let's say 6 hours. It's 5 hours and 41 minutes or something like that. Approximately a 6-hour listening. And I listened to it a few times. I had to, it's my work. But it's such an eye-opener. I'll let you be the judge. Check it out. Namaste.